Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Lupin the third part 6 episode number 9 reaction. Okay, before I begin, first of all, I apologize for the inconsistent uploads, and I'm having a little bit of trouble reacting to two episodes in one, in one day, and that is why, every week I'm like, oh, I won't have enough time to record two episodes, so I'll do it next week, and it's happening like that every week. So I've decided to actually not do it like that. I'm going to be reducing it to one episode per week, unfortunately, because at least then I'll have like a consistent upload every week. And one episodes, it's I can do it, but doing two episodes in one stretch is kind of like, I'm with the discussion section, I'm I also have like a big chunk of discussion section. The video gets long, it takes a lot of time to render, it takes a lot of time for me to uh record and give my opinions. So I'm not really having that time, every once a week at every week. So I've decided to reduce it to one episode per week, unfortunately. However, the uploads will be way more consistent, and I'll have enough time to actually talk about stuff. I won't have to quickly go through, so that the video length can be reduced. I can actually talk properly. So yeah, this is something that I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm pretty sure, if I'm going to reduce it to one week, one upload every week, I'll be able to stay consistent. And another thing is that we are almost at the end, not end, but we're almost halfway through season 6, and this is the final season. Obviously there's a few more stuff that I have to do with Lupin, like a few more TV specials and stuff, but majority of it I've kind of completed reacting. So one week, one episode every week, I don't think it'll matter that much. I one reason why I used to do two episodes every week is because Rupan was so big, and I had to cover a lot of episodes. So that's why I did it like that. But now that we're almost at season 6, halfway through season 6, I feel like I can reduce it to one episode per week. So I'll be doing it like that. Obviously after season 6 ends, I'm kind of planning on doing the what was the name, the woman called Fujiko Mine, which I had no plans on doing before, because I used to add the video at the top, even if it was blurred. And I'm pretty I kind of know that the woman called Fujiko Mine has a lot of an adult scenes, as far as I know. So I thought not, I'm doing it and watching it on my own. But now that I'm not really adding the upper portion, only the subtitles I'm adding, I feel like I can easily do it. So yeah, I'm going to do that as well. So after season 6, I'm planning on doing a woman called Fujiko Mine, then going to the TV specials, the ones that are left. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So yeah, let's I'm going to do it like that. And if in any week I get enough time, I might do two episodes, but from now on it'll be one episode per week. At least I can stay consistent like that, not really missing any week. I'll be able to react to at least one episode per week. That'll be a lot easier for me as well. So yeah, anyways, that was a big intro I wanted to tell you guys. So from here onwards, only one episode per week. If I get enough time, I might react to two episodes certain weeks, but most of the time I probably won't. But so one episodes. But either way, today is episode number 9 reaction. And yeah, let us see what this is about. The previous episode, we kind of got to see more of the actual main story. What happened to Watson, we got to know. We also got to know the fact that Holmes knew that Lupin wasn't the one who killed Watson, but he still told Lupin to stay away from Lily, because he didn't want, obviously, Lily to get involved in this more. Her own trauma is also there, and he wanted to stay away from all these nonsense so that she could protect Lily and all that stuff. But now that Lupin is back again, and Lupin kind of told him that stop, she has to face this later on in the future. Holmes is like, all right, fine, I'll keep that in mind. Either way, the mystery has been we got to know what happened. It was not Lupin, obviously. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that, at least us audience. But what exactly happened, we also kind of know. However, Lily doesn't know. Either way, that was that one episode. The episode after that, there was like a little boy who kind of helped Jigen in protecting Lily. That was an interesting episode as well, where we see how the boy was so brave. And I don't know if we'll see him later on, but yeah, he was very brave. Like actually helping Lily to kind of acted as a decoy to trick the people who are going to go for Lily. So yeah, that was an interesting episode. Anyways, let's get started. Episode number 9. Let's begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. 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 Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm wondering if this is another mini story. Invitation? What the? Whoa, what type of secret society? Alright. Whoa. Scary. What? What's going on here? Oh, it's an auction. The jet black diamond. Zeke Barbatos, that's the name. Hmm. What? That was an axe. Alright. Oh, so this is Jerry. Ah. Wow. Country's yearly budget? Damn. Okay, which one out of these characters are Lupin? Is it okay? Hmm. Oh my god, that's Fujiko. That's Fujiko. Okay, this is Lupin. There you go. Kokeshi? No, sorry. No, what's it called? Matryoshka. No, what is that? No, that's a Kokeshi. No, sorry. I'm mixing the two names up. Whoa, what? Okay, okay. It's a Kokeshi, there you go. Oh, this is like. Oh no! Oh my god. Wow. Oh god. Well, he can just jump out. Yeah. Come on, Zenigata. What the? Huh. Oh boy, Fujiko's. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, I was wondering why was it? What was the Kokeshi doing in the? Okay. Ah, there he is. Tell this way. Hmm. Okay, I do wonder. Yeah. Yeah. Why did he suddenly like? Oh my God! They had to go to okay, all of that. What? Wow. Maybe the one who actually stole. What? Wow. That's why. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Huh. What? Oh my God. That's why. Okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my God, it's Fujiko. Oh. What? Okay. What's going on? Why is he like. Okay. He's. Alright, let's see. Let's see what. Time to get my. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Amazing coincidence. Oh. What? Okay. Well, hmm. Oh, she, okay, bugged them. One thing some this sections that I feel quite suspicious about. For example, why did the old woman suddenly like grab Fuji? What? All right, where did he pop up from? Oh my god. What the? All right, great. Great. I should have expected this. uh, okay. Okay. Wow. You know what? Fujiko always does that. I feel like they're entitled to do this time. Okay. I feel like the granny put a transmitter in her. Oh god. I knew it. I I was just saying like she just grabbed Fujiko like that. I'm like she probably put a transmitter on her. Well, oh, what the? Where did they come from? Who are these guys? Like ruffians coming in? Oh boy. Damn. All right. Yeah. Well, you guys screamed. Yeah, and yep, put a transmitter on her. Yeah. Magical flower. What? Wait, that was that the treasure? All right. Sakura. Okay. Oh, that was the sister. Okay. All right. So this is what happened. So the pirate tried to attack her village, and hmm. Well, all right. He had the hint on him, so oh, that's her. No, 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 no. It's the old woman. She's Cherry. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Like her being Cherry. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Her sister was Sakura. Sakura and Cherry. Wow. Okay. Map grids of into two. Okay. Okay. And painted with. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sakura. Okay. Okay. Huh. Ah. Okay. Okay. So she put it on the auction so that Lupin. Okay. Okay. Whoa. What the? Oh, yeah, these are flowers that bloom every 75. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Ah. Oh, her name is also Sakura. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is the diamond really there? Oh my god. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh wait, are they there? Okay, there you go. Oh no, it's oh no! Wait, there was wait, was that the oh my god. That was the diamond. Oh. Oh my god. It's coal, isn't it? Oh no, it's oh, okay, okay, okay. Paper. No, not coal, sorry. Alright, okay. Okay, but now it's not of any value, I feel like. It's pepper, so back in those days, wait, what the? Why is there a turtle? Well, there goes your money and treasure. Well, like I actually thought it was coal because coal diamond like after like like a lot of years, the coal becomes diamond, that type of thing. So I thought it was like coal, isn't it? Yeah, diamond comes from coal, isn't it? Yeah, from highly pressurized carbon. You know what? I'll have to check it out. So that's why I thought it was coal, like diamond, jet black diamond, coal. But okay, paper, like it's because it was as valuable as diamond back in those days. But now I don't think it fetches that much of a price. Like, or maybe it could have, like because it was the treasure that Zeke, the pirate, uh, like looted. So maybe because of that, it could have fetched a good price at some auction or something. But normally, I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't cost much nowadays because it's literally pepper. So, alright, that was an interesting episode. At first I was so confused as to what's going on, but then little by little it started making sense when when the details was when the details were revealed. Oh my god. Okay, I think that is it. Alright, so there you go. That was episode number 9. Like I said, in the beginning, the episode was kind of confusing. Like, so many things were happening at the same time. I was kind of like, lost a little bit. But it started making sense little by little as they started explaining. And yeah, alright. Now, you know what? First of all, I need to check this. Yeah, diamond. Okay, coal to diamond. Coal is present in amorphous form when carbon is. Basically crystallized form of carbon. There you go. And yeah, obviously coal is carbon. Are diamonds produced in coal? Popular belief is some mine diamonds originated from coal. However, this is highly unlikely. Coal is sedimentary rock from. But yeah, coal does have carbon in it. So okay, in addition to the carbon, intense heat and pressure come together under the surface of Earth's mantle to catch and create natural diamonds. There you go. So yeah, that is why I was like, oh, maybe it was coal or something, like jet black diamond. It was like a kind of like a word play, like diamond or like coal, that type of thing. But yeah, it was pepper. Never mind. But it makes sense. The reason makes sense why it has that name, because it was that rare, as rare as a diamond back in those days. So yeah, that's why jet black pepper. Sorry, jet black diamond with jet black pepper. All right, this episode we begin with these two, Sakura and Cherry, And another interesting thing, her name is Cherry, which obviously, like, her sister's name was Sakura. Obviously, Sakura means cherry blossoms, while her name is Cherry. That's kind of interesting. So she and her granddaughter, whose name is also Sakura, I think, they came to this, like, like this auction, this underground auction, and got in. While Lupin was also there, Lupin has been sent a message from Cherry that tonight I'll guide you to the jet black diamond, which was the way they kind of, like, she kind of lured him in. So inside the auction, like, like everyone, like, was just sitting there, and they were talking about how 100 years ago Zeke ravaged the seas, known as the Pirate King, this and that, and got a lot of treasure. But however, mutiny led to his eventual capture. Spent last years awaiting execution in Brazilian prison, and they've searched high, low, and low for Zeke's treasure. Okay, the greatest of it has still yet to be found, which is the diamond. But thanks to the Foundation's most accomplished treasure hunter, Cherry, a portion of the legendary loot has finally been unearthed. So all those treasures are here, including the Kokeshi doll. So, at first they were kind of selling the what do you call them? The other treasure, the other rare jewels, like, and stuff. And Fujiko was also here. Like, her eyes definitely on the actual treasure, the jet black diamond. Lupin was there, while everyone, while Cherry and her granddaughter was also there. So the whole stage is set. And in the end, the auction was going to end. But suddenly Lupin was like, "Oh, I feel like you have something like this. Did you forget about it? The Kokeshi doll?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's true." And they bring it out, and they're like, "Oh, this one pales in comparison to the other offerings." So yeah, they kind of, like, like started the auction. Lupin was trying to get it, and I think he made, like, at first he made like 10,000 or something like that, or like 1,000 a bid. However, then the Cherry and her granddaughter, they made, like, like 10 times more, and they were able to get it back. And this part we did not know that she already had the Kokeshi before. She put it to the auction so that she can lure Lupin in, and she always had plans to getting it back. And obviously Lupin not having that much money, I'm guessing he lost the bet, the bid. So before they left, Lupin comes in and asks them to see the doll, and he gets it, and he's like, "Oh, what a fascinating design. Wait, just a minute. Oh, okay, no. She said that, oh, you give your to mine, to me, let me see your Kokeshi doll, so I'm going to give mine to you, if you let me see yours as well." So Lupin gives his Kokeshi doll to her, while her to him. And obviously the the map was extracted from that, I'm guessing. Lupin's Kokeshi doll. So now that the whole, both the dolls are exchanged, in this situation Zenigata comes in. He's like, "Oh, I smelled Lupin over here. You're definitely Lupin." And it's funny, as we get to know later on, that Lupin spread the Lupin powder, or whatever the hell that is, whose smell actually Zenigata got. So to lure Zenigata, he sprinkles those powder, like, wow. Anyways, he runs away, and like, now the Kokeshi doll of the old lady, Cherry, is with Lupin, while his one is with her. So he runs away. Zenigata obviously tries to get him, but Lupin just jumps out with the, in the car. He's able to get away. So Fujiko also comes in. We can see, helping them out. And okay, so Fujiko asks, like, "Is that special to you?" So they say, like, "My grandmother's family had, immigrated to Brazil. Unfortunately, she was hospitalized then and had to stay in Japan alone. Around her 20th birthday, her sister in Brazil sent a letter saying a present would be coming on the next ship to Japan. But it turned out the ship was also carrying the jet black diamond. So she never got her present back after pirates attacked it. So this part was kind of falsified, as we get to know later on. And I think the grandma, like Cherry, actually told this story to her granddaughter, like this falsified story, because the granddaughter genuinely did not know anything was going on. I'm pretty sure the granddaughter thought that this was the original story, so she's like, oh, so this happened. However, the grandma knew, like Cherry knew, like obviously this is not what happened, something else happened, which is something that I only know, and the granddaughter did not know up until that time. But either way, the grandma, the Cherry's plan was on the way, it was ongoing in this section, and everyone was like kind of going according to her plan, you know all according to Keikaku, as they say. Anyways, Fujiko got to know about that, and Fujiko is like, alright, so yeah, he tells them goodbye and goes away. And then just after that, Rupan comes in and gives her back the Kokeshi doll, their Kokeshi doll. And he's like, you can have it. And alright, so at this point, I was so confused as to what's going on. First of all, I was confused that number one, he did get the doll. Why did he even return his doll? Was there something in the doll that he already extracted? That is why he gave that doll to the old woman, as old woman, because it was literally empty. Is it because of that, or is it because of some other reason? And you can see Jigen is also confused here. Jigen's like, what the hell what are you doing even? Why did you give them the doll back, which we went through so much to get, and they kind of show us like a little recollection where we saw them jump from the cliff into the water, went against a shark and then a huge squid, went to chase them. But by the end of it, finally they were able to get the doll in the treasure box. And yeah, so Jigen is like, why did you do this? And he's like, gotta play nice with the with the ladies, so that's why I just gave them back. So a few things here. Lupin says, there's rumors that Zeke's lover was a Japanese woman, and what's more, she must have been the one who actually stole the jet black diamond in the first place. Okay. Her final words were enigmatic. Though I have left a map behind, the treasure shall sleep for 75 years, which makes sense now, because as we get to know, after 75 years, the cashew nut tree, the flowers will bloom. Okay. And it says she threw herself into the sea after Zeke was executed. Huh. And yeah, they also did the same thing to get the hands on the map. And he also says, Zion also says that, as I remember it, you decided to give up on the jet black diamond. I put it on the back burner. Anyway, I was on the verge of forgetting about it, and then the auction happened. Alright, there you go. So yeah, Cherry literally just lured him in and, involved him in this whole thing as well. Alright, so here Lupin also says how he was the one who actually sprinkled the Lupin powder so that Zenigata comes in. And yeah, okay. Alright. Here, Lupin also says something else. Jigen said, let me get this straight. That old lady's sister was Zeke's lover. Alright, so yeah, they already knew that the old lady's sister is Zeke's lover. That would be my guess. Alright, so here, I think they were like, oh, so the sister must be that lady, the granddaughter, they thought that was the sister. Now I don't understand the one thing here. Why did they suddenly assume that the sister would be that girl? Like, this happened such a long time ago. Like, my first guess would be the sister was the old woman. That is what I thought as well. So I was kind of like, even Fujiko thought that the sister was the younger one. So I was like, what? Why would should it like? Yeah, I don't know. Like, why they thought of it like that, or did they even think? Okay, yeah, Rupan kind of says that here. So the babe with her is, or maybe Rupan realized what's going on. Maybe Fujiko did not realize. Anyways, I'll go to that part and read that section again where Fujiko, like, like, realizes who the sister is actually. Because, like, like, I at least thought from the beginning that, oh, like, the old lady is the sister. So anyways, Fujiko gets her hands on the map just using her fishing rod, and she just leaves. And Ruben is like, okay, fine, let her take that away. I can, you know what? I cannot really, like, I have my hands full with a few other things. So let Fujiko have it. And Jin is like, what the hell? Why then? Why did we just do all of this for her to get all of that? Obviously, Jigen is not happy, but Rupan's like, can't be bothered, like, let her take it. I have some other stuff to do. So there you go. Next, we get to see in Brazil the old lady and Cherry and her granddaughter is there, and Fujiko is ready with her plan. She had a watch. In it there was like a bug, and she took the watch and gave it to them because their watch got robbed. And Fujiko's like, oh, take this, to keep it in your pocket and keep it safe, and like literally put it inside her pocket. And after that, the old lady is like, all right, come here, like, let me give you a little hug, and goes and kind of hugs her. This part was so freaking suspicious. I'm like, who does that? You don't know her. But I guess, you know what, old people kind of do that sometimes, like when they see someone, like, younger, they kind of hug them, or like, kind of like, I don't know, like, be very friendly with them. But the way she kind of, like, hugged her like this, I was like, all right, what's going on here? But at least at this point, I was still not that much suspicious of the old woman, because she acted really, like, like, impressively. I had a suspicion that maybe she's doing something, maybe some kind of transmitter or a bug, but I did not really, like, think much of it, because the old woman, like, like, she acted really well, I have to say. Like, yeah, even Fujiko got, like, like, tricked here. Like, even Fujiko got tricked. So, like, yeah, I feel like yeah, her acting was pretty convincing. Anyways, but I did have a little bit of suspicion at that moment. I was like, okay, that's very weird. Why is she doing that? Like, it seems as if she's putting something in her dress, which obviously meant, like, either it's a transmitter or a bug. But I did not think much about it in this situation. But little by little, my suspicions go even stronger when we get to see the old woman just kind of changing her whole personality completely. All right, let's see. Okay, after that scene, we see them talking among each other, Cherry and the granddaughter, about the treasure. And here, my suspicion got a little bit stronger because we get to know here that they also came here for the treasure. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe she really did put something on Fujiko's dress, maybe some kind of a transmitter or something, But I was still not fully convinced here. Anyways, let me read this part. The granddaughter says, you finally got the present from your sister, so what did we come here to all the way to Brazil for? And she says, these dolls are meant to show where the treasure is hidden. My real present is somewhere on this island. And she's like, oh, really? But I seem to remember you telling me that your family lived way in the outback of the Amazon. Yes, but my sister lived the village. And why is that? She was tempted by forbidden love. Okay, so Fujiko's listening to all of that, and she realizes that, yep, they're also here for the treasure. So later on, we see Jigen over here because Rupan told Jigen to come here and inform something to Fujiko, a little hint, which Rupan realized, which is not on the map. And Rupan, that's why Jigen is here. And random Goemon just pops out of the water on a squid, on a giant squid. I'm like, what the hell? Why in Brazil? Like this is the whole world, and he decided to come here at the same time when Fujiko and that Cherry and Jigen is here. At that time, Goemon decided to come to Brazil. What type of coincidence is this? Anyways, so Fujiko is kind of deciphering the map, while here we get to see that in the hotel, Cherry, the old woman, she just stands up, and she's like wearing like a safari outfit or something. And the granddaughter was like, wait, what? And okay, here I was pretty convinced. I was like, all right, you know what? This old lady is something else. So I'm pretty sure she put some kind of transmitter on Fujiko, and you can see that she's like looking at her watch. Obviously, the transmitter, the GPS, like tracker was there. The signal was coming. So yeah, I was pretty much convinced here that she definitely put a transmitter on Fujiko. But I wasn't able to understand before that why put a transmitter on Fujiko. But it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it properly. It's because Fujiko had the map, so she knew where to go. And since they had the transmitter on Fujiko, they can literally just follow her, looking at the tracker. So yeah, yeah, because of that. Anyways, so after that we get to see Goemon ask Jigen like, why are you here? And Jigen says that, oh, Rupan just woke up one night and realized that he forgot to say something important to Fujiko, a big hint. Without that hint, even if she has the map, she won't be able to get the treasure. So that is why he asked me to come here to Brazil to tell this to Fujiko. And this is so funny. I'm like, wait, so Jigen came here just to give the information to Fujiko? Yeah, I feel like he's definitely not happy about that. And I was correct. He is not happy about that. So that is why he decided he came up with another plan, which is to trick Fujiko and not tell her about it, and actually get the treasure themselves. Him and Goemon. But still, he does say that, yeah, even if I'm not giving her the hint, it's not a big hint. I feel like, like she can probably figure it out on her own. Which makes sense, because at that point, at that moment, if someone goes there, they'll immediately see the cashew nut tree glowing, like that, the flowers blooming. So if Fujiko just goes there and waits there for a moment, she can understand what's going on. So that's why Jigen said that it wasn't that big of a hint, though. But still, like they won't, Jigen won't tell her about it. Now, next we get to see Fujiko is going towards the treasure, while the Cherry and her granddaughter is just following her. And obviously at this point it is revealed that she has a transmitter, So now the granddaughter is obviously surprised. She's like, what the hell's going on? Like, you can walk? Like, you never said that. What's happening here? And I love how the grandma's like, you know what? If I act like this, I can get away with a lot of things. So yeah, and people lowered their guards, just like Fujiko, how Fujiko lowered her guard as well. So it worked out. Later on, these random thugs just come in from I don't know where. I don't even know how they got information that these people are actually related to Zeke and all that. This part was so weird, and I feel like this part was kind of forced. Like they probably were thinking how to make Fujiko and these ladies meet together. So they just brought these random thugs, because that's the thing. How the hell did they get to know that these are the, like, even if they got to know that they are Zeke's, they're related to Zeke, and they might have idea on the jet, Black Diamond. Did they just follow her here up until now? And there's so many things I don't understand here. But either way, these thugs, they just randomly come in, and like they kind of scream, and using the bug, Fujiko got to know like what's going on. So Fujiko comes in and rescues them, attacks the thugs, and Fujiko was also probably going to get hit by one of the thugs, but the old lady, like Cherry, comes in and attacks that person, and yeah, wipes out everyone. So there you go, cat's out of the bag. Fujiko's like, yup, I should have guessed. I should have guessed. I kind of lowered my guard against you. So yeah, there was the tracker while they had the bug on them. So like she says, like we kind of like like it cancels out. Like you did this to us, we also did this to you. So I feel like like it just cancels out. So yeah. So after that, what next? Obviously, go to the treasure. So now that the old lady is here, the old lady does know about the secret that they need to know before getting their hands on the treasure, and she kind of like talks about a little story as to how like her now. Okay, you know what? This part I need to understand what happened here. They show this flashback where they show a village where everyone's like farming. This is her sister's story. So we see her sister there. Okay, so her sister looks at a photograph of her, which is her like like Cherry's picture and her picture. Cherry's in a bed. I'm pretty sure from this we will have to guess that Cherry probably had some kind of sickness or something, or she was sick. And then there we get to see a ship. So okay, so this is what happened. All right, so this is what she said, that like the granddaughter said, didn't you live in the Amazons? And she's like, yeah, we did do that, but my sister left. So I'm guessing this is where she leaves, and like they wave goodbye to each other, and then no, wait, what happens here? Why is the and then we see this scene where a village is in flames, and the pirates, obviously Zeke was also there, comes in and takes her hand. All right. So after that, I'm guessing they kind of like started liking each other or something. I don't know. All right. Okay, I understand what happened, like kind of roughly, but like, there's a few sections that I don't understand. But anyways, I don't think that matters that much to this story, because what matters to this story is like how everything went down. So Fujiko says, I've heard a lot about your sister's achievements after that. I'm willing to bet that she went to live a life of luxury and extravagance. My sister actually never used any of the fortune for herself. Okay, so they reach this part, the part with the tree, and Lupin in a drone, a holograph, comes in, and Lupin's like, oh, I see that you guys are there with her. And she says, I was hoping to meet you in person, treasure hunter Cherry. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I've kind of misread this part. He said that treasure hunter Cherry. So treasure hunter Cherry was the old woman. Okay, so that Fujiko was surprised at that, not the fact that they were sisters. Okay, sorry, that was my mistake. I kind of misread this part. So Fujiko was surprised at the fact that the treasure hunter Cherry is actually the old woman, not the other girl. So okay, what Fujiko thought was the granddaughter was treasure hunter Cherry, while her grandma is, like Sakura's sister, younger sister. That's what Fujiko thought, but that was not the case. The case was that the granddaughter was just the granddaughter, while like the old woman, she was treasure hunter Cherry, while at the same time she was also Sakura's sister. So okay, that was what Fujiko was surprised at. So not the fact that they were sisters. Okay, yeah, like that was my mistake. Anyways, so she was surprised at that, and Fujiko's like, wait, you're treasure hunter Cherry, and Lupin's like, yeah, that explains why your records go so back so far. Yeah, makes sense, because she's been doing this for a long time. But if you're really cherry, then everything makes perfect sense. Yeah, that is true. The treasure hunter who exclusively chased after Pirate King Zeke's fortune. Before that, we get give. Let me give the scoop on those Kokeshi dolls. So we get to see where Zeke buried the treasure and hid a map to his location inside two different Kokeshi dolls. So one he kept with him, while the other one gave to Sakura and said that they're going to reunite here after 75, on that day. And yeah, and both of them were hand painted with unique flower patterns of Zeke's own design. One was sakura petals, another one was some other flower. I'm not exactly sure what flower that is. Okay, and sadly, Zeke was later executed. It filled Sakura with nothing but grief, so she sent her doll to Japan for me to have and jumped from the cliff. So that is why she used her Kokeshi doll that her sister gave him, put it in auction to lure Lupin in, and do all of these things. Okay, you let me steal the other half of the map with the intention of following me to the treasure. All right. And Fujiko's like, letting you reach the treasure first means there'll be nothing left afterwards. And he's like, no, not necessarily, because you need more than the map to find the exact location of the loot. And the madam here thought I was just some dope who wouldn't notice that the flower patterns on the dolls provide a clue to the right spot. Okay, so there you go. And after that, we see the tree, kind of glowing. The flowers bloom, and she says once every 75 years, the flowers on the tree all bloom simultaneously on the night of the full moon. It's called the magic cashew nut tree, and the brightest flower bloom and the tree bears fruit. My sister and Zeke were planning on pledging their eternal love for each other over here under the tree after they reunited. But on this day, the two of them were unable to keep their promise. Yeah, 75 years ago, they made the promise that they were going to meet. So 75 years ago, they weren't able to do that. So now we're back 75 years later. So here, I feel like Lupin kind of made like a calculation. He's like, wait a minute, hold up. If your 20th birthday was 75 years ago, that means you're 95. Damn. And at 95, she's that active. That's crazy. And she's like, you keep your mouth shut. Nobody don't talk about my age. And she says like Sakura is the great granddaughter. So not even granddaughter, great granddaughter. And she looks like my sister. She has been reincarnated, and her name is also the Sakura. So there you go. And after that, yeah, they're like we had our oh, this was our intention, this was our goal, we're going to leave. And they decide to leave, leaving the treasure over here. And she just wanted to prove that she's tough, and to her sister, and that's why she decided to do this. So she has no interest in the treasure. Either way, Fujiko's like, all right, then let me get it. And she buries it open, takes the box, and in comes Zenigata, obviously, And Lupin is like, okay, Fujiko, give the box to the drone and jump down. And we see underneath Jigen and, they're over there. Jigen and Goemon in the boat, ready Fujiko jumped there, and Fujiko's safe. However, Zenigata jumps and grabs the box. It falls, the box opens, and the black powder comes out. And Lupin's like, oh, I should have expected this. And she says that it's pepper. And later on, we also get to hear it from the old lady that is why it's called Black Diamond. Because back in those days, the pepper they produced in the immigrant village was referred to by that name. Yeah. Okay. It was a valuable commodity at that time. And that is why. So obviously now it is, the immigrant village was very prosperous thanks to the pepper. That's why it was called that. And and that is why right now it doesn't have that much of a, value. But either way, the pepper is gone. Zenyatta falls down in the water. Zenyatta's like, oh, you Lupin, this was your plan, wasn't it? To put like to, to put pepper inside the box and trick me. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, and in the end, we get to see that Jigen and Goemon. Jigen is like, why did I even come here? For what reason? But Fujiko's happy with it. Fujiko's like, yeah, at least I got the chance to see some magical flowers. And that is where it ended. So there you go, an interesting episode. It was kind of a little bit tricky to understand. There was a lot of things going on at the same time, but little by little, if you just sit down and try to see the different section, it makes perfect sense. So yeah, that's what happened. So Cherry, her main goal was to come here to see the flowers. That's why she decided to lure Lupin in so that she can take them there. Fujiko was also involved in this, and Fujiko and then Cherry, both of them interacted. She put her transmitter on her while Fujiko put her bug on her, and both of them kind of met while trying to get the get to see the treasure. And in the end, they do see the cashew nut tree, the blooming flowers, and Fujiko does get her treasure, but it's basically pepper, which was back on those days. It was very expensive and kind of like a treasure. So yeah, there was no proper treasure, but Fujiko's happy with it. So yeah, that was it. That was my reaction to episode number 9 of Lupin the Third Part 6. Like I said, I'm going to be doing one episode every week from this point onwards, because doing 2 episodes every week takes a lot of time, and I'm not really able to do it. I'm not able to be consistent, but with 1 episode every week, I feel like I'll be a lot more consistent. I'll be able to upload every week. So that is why, and we're halfway at the halfway point of season 6. There isn't much episodes left, so I think like 1 episodes every week is okay. I'll get enough time to do 1 episode. Like 2 episodes is a bit, I feel like in one day it's a little bit difficult. So yeah, anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with the next episode, that is episode number 10 next week. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. So yeah, until then, goodbye and have a nice day.